Hello everybody, my name is Bearzilla, and today we are going to take a look into Crafting Dead Aftermath. Note this is still in development, but it is extremely close to release now, and it's going to completely change Crafting Dead as we know it. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a look, and see what is in the new update, what we need to do, and what we need to prepare for. It's pretty exciting and also a little bit sad seeing the old one go, but the new one, it's going to be coming, and it's going to be great. Now, this is what the it's going to look like. It's still kind of in its little beta form. If you guys don't know, you can look up Crafting Dead Experimental, and he has a mod pack for that, and it, in short, has all the future updates on it that he's planning on doing. So he has Crafting Dead Aftermath on it. So if you guys didn't know, Aftermath is what the new Crafting Dead is going to be called. He's completely rearranged a lot of things. This is where you're going to be able to find, like, you know, everything. It doesn't work right now simply because he doesn't have any official servers up, because it's right now it's just the normal servers, but we will see about that. So what we are going to do is we're just going to go to single player. We are going to create a new world. Actually, we'll just go in this world, and we're going to take a look at all the new and awesome things inside. Now, let's skip across that for now. We'll look at that later. As well as, let us turn the times at 0, and game rule, do mob spawning, false. Just simply so that we can do all the magic that is, Crafting Dead. So the zombies and everything is 100% the same. However, everything else is different from terms of guns and everything else. So let's take a look at this thing. So first off, let's make a little kind of arena. We'll just put a fence just to test the damage on mobs and stuff like that. Let me see. Let's just stick a little mobs thing in here. So this is where we're going to test things, and then let us turn game no, actually no, we still want that. Let us turn this to easy. Alright, so here we go, and let's get started. So first off, in the crafting, this kind of inventory, we have this, which displays all the items. We'll take a quick look at it. And then this, which displays this. Now note, this is what the new thing looks like. You can have a knife, and everything here is pretty much the same. It just looks different. These let you go into the backpack and stuff, so it's a little easier. You don't have to remember B and stuff. Or at least it's easier for the vest. Backpack's B, so you know, whatever. And then this is where the weapons are. Pretty much the same as the normal Crafting Dead. I'm not going to explain it any more than that. We have a crafting. Now we have a 3x3 grid, which may be important in the future. And then, obviously, this just goes back. Now, the guns, right now, he may add more, are the M4A1, the Scar H, the AKM, the M1911, the G18, the MAC-10, the P90, and the Sporter 22, and the M107. So he's cut off a lot of the sniper rifles and other things. Note that he may have them in the future. This doesn't mean that it's going to be gone forever. However, you'll notice everything else is pretty much different. Also, you can look at the damages so you can actually see. So this is damage 7. Scar does 16, but headshots do more damage. Hip accuracy is a little greater in that one, but the recoil is greater. So yeah, once again, headshots. That is now a thing. Headshots now do a ton more damage, so actually aim at the head and you're going to kill somebody a lot faster. Let me see. AKMs. Once again, a different type of gun. It doesn't do that much damage, and headshots count as 16. The actual AKM ammo only has 10 in it, but I'm guessing that it works with, like, you know, the staying box, which has 85 ammo now. So now it goes 20, 30, 45, and 85, which is an insane amount. That's 25 more than the 60 rounds that we see today. So everything's different. I'm just going to take out this because this is a new gun. Everything has a reloading animation, which looks pretty nice. I'll be honest, it's a little cheeky, but it is Minecraft. Another thing to note is when you right click, it stays. I'm not holding my hand on the mouse anymore, so it's just, you know, staying like this. Quite the recoil on this little puppy. What's the recoil on this? Recoil is only 6, so the Scar has this even more than that? Dang. Let's just say it's going to be hard to shoot people. Let me see if I hold it down. Okay, it's going to be quite hard to shoot people, because if that's a 6 recoil and the Scar has even more than that, who even knows? Recoil of 17. Does this just like shoot you in the air? Let's see. No, I guess not. But another thing to note is that he has iron sights on everything, and so now it looks super nice. Let's just take a look at a zombie. Oh, I guess he doesn't have normal zombies in the game yet. I don't know. Let's just take a look at that. Alright. I don't think normal zombies are a very good representation, but I guess, yeah, he's completely lowered the amount of, damage things do. So it's going to be harder to kill people with guns too. So that's interesting. Now, taking a look at just the basic stuff, you'll notice that these things look different. Now, these represent, residential, loot, rare, medical, police, and military. And so, some of them have been removed. But if you place it, if you noticed, this will spawn a block, but this looks, just like, it looks just the same. So now you're not going to just see that brown wood in the ground to actually see these residential loot spawners. If I remove everything next to it, it turns back into a normal one. But yeah, if it has anything next to it, it turns into it. I'm interested in seeing, does it work with slabs? Because if it does, that's extremely interesting. It does, but it does kind of pop out, so it is a little obvious for slabs. But for everything else, it's going to be hard to see the loot. Now, another thing, here's the loot, by the way. There's no more, what's it called? The emerald loot. I don't know what it was called, very rare loot or something. If you notice, when you place this, it's automatically an item. No longer will we just see these little rare, loots on the ground. It's going to be an item. So now it's harder to tell if someone dropped an item or everything. He hasn't added to the game where it becomes flat yet. It's just something that he plans on doing. But as you can tell right now, it just looks like an item. But if you know in the normal crafting dead, it'll look flat on the ground. Well, this is what it looks like now. So when we right click it, it's just like, oh, okay. So you don't know if someone dropped that on the ground anymore. So that's just an interesting little fact to know. As for other new items, he has just a bunch of cool things he just threw in. There's explosive rounds for the M1911. There's a 10x scope, which obviously does 9 times 19 or whatever. Let me see. Let me get the M1911 going here. What kind of rounds do we have in here? These are the explosive rounds. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Like this, my friends, is going to be insane. Like, it's 7 shots. I don't even know what to say against that. Like, well, this is probably the new insta kill gun. So no longer you're gonna be like, oh, he just has an M1911. He's just gonna be easy kill. No, he could have this. He could have that. That's pretty crazy. And then now we have the Inferno shots as well. Let us do this. Here, let's make it nighttime times at night. Let me see. /kill. Oh gosh, I done killed myself. Let's go back. Oh, I don't have that. Oh hell. Well, that was a little derpy. Let me see. Let's get that M1911 back with the Inferno ammo. Go to the zombie, and we'll take a look. Oh, my goodness, wrong zombie. I'm being a little derpy today. We should probably have done zombie pigmen. That would have been made more sense. But okay, here's the zombie. Here's the Inferno ammo. Alright, it looks like he's still a work in progress. The hitbox for the Inferno is a little sketchy, but as you can tell, it just straight up sets him on fire. It looks like the fire time is a bit less, so it's not actually as bad as I thought it was, but the explosive is by far just as bad as I thought it was going to be. That is insane. Okay, so now let's look at some other stuff. As for new items, he also has the damage and durability. Everything's different from what you thought it was, but that's just interesting. There is a pipe instead of a rusty pipe. There's a fireman's axe. Note, we're going to need this. There's like a golf club, nice stick. This is new material that we're going to use. And then this is going to be a new material. There is nothing really too new in food other than there's soda that's different colors. He added a whole new bunch of different types of backpacks. They're the same thing, just different colors. There is a gray gun bag, which I really like. As for ammo, I mean, actual, like, you know, suits, there's nothing new yet. He will add stuff, I almost guarantee you. There is these building blueprints, which we are going to look at in the future. There is a stone pebble and sticks, but note, sticks are still the normal vanilla Minecraft thing. There's everything normal here. All of this good. There is red hard hats. There's firemen. There's creeper masks. There's zombie masks. There's, you know, Santa hats. There's riot control masks. This looks cool. There's just a ton of new gems. Like these things, you're just gonna have to check out for yourself. Now, all right, these are flash grenades. They do the obvious. Let's just put this on real quick. Let's put that on. Look, it looks super awesome. Let's just stick these in here. We'll deal with that later. Base building will be our last thing we discuss in this episode. So we have the flash grenades, the decoy grenades, the smoke grenades, and the fire grenades, and the normal grenades. Note, these look exactly the same as the ones in, what is it called? His other mod pack, what's it called? Countercraft. So these are the exact same things. You know, grenade just explodes. Note that right-clicking causes it just to go a little far distance. Holding and pressing left-click causes you to throw it. So we have a little bit more. We can just like kind of toss it, or we can throw it. So once again, left-click is throw, right-click thing. This is just a fire grenade. As usual, fire grenades. Pretty interesting. That's probably going to burn down that forest. Smoke grenade is what it says. This is amazing. This is going to be great for attacking bases now. Smoke grenades is really awesome. There is the flash grenade, which, oh man, oh, that hurts. Oh man, it's going to be so bad when someone uses a flash grenade on you. Then there's the decoy grenade, which simply fires shots. I don't think this is going to be too helpful. Like, you know, it might be good, but who knows. We'll see about that. Now we're going to go back into the other stuff. We'll actually do some base building and stuff like that. So let's get the base building part, or the base center. We don't need that though. It's something you will find in all the magic. So base blueprints is something you'll find. There's blank blueprints, and then there's blueprint recipe book. As you can see here, this recipe book simply tells you how to make everything. So this is how you make a wall, to make your door, platforms, and everything. If you notice, there is stones, and then there is wood to make these like stone doors, stone platforms, stone walls, stone everything or other. I'm not going to go into too much crazy detail on those, but that's how you make all that stuff. And that's in your crafting table. That's why your crafting table is now 3x3. But you're going to find these base blueprints, and you are going to find a place to put them. Let me see. So first off, you have to have an insanely large stinking area. Like, as you can tell, this is the area in which you can build in this kind of circle of which you can go in, and that is the max height you can go. So it's what 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 tall, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 wide. So it's 9 by 14 by 4, like 14 by 14 by 9. It's quite interesting. Bases are definitely awesome. One thing I wanted to add, like, I don't actually know what happens when you remove this. I guess everything stays. But one thing I just wanted to add is that this is just not going. This is probably something he's going to work on in the future. Like, yes, it's cool to add a base and make a base, but it's really not that awesome unless we can add like spawns or actually decorate it and stuff like that. So first off, you're going to need to find a huge area. This is a huge area. I don't know how we're going to find this big an area. Okay, this looks more than clear enough, so let's place it here and hopefully it works. So once again, you're going to define this. You're not going to build the base blueprints. You're going to right click, and then when you're done, you will get this magnificent beast that is your base. It will have your face on it, which is super awesome and super cool. You're going to right click it, and this is how you actually make the materials you need. So obviously, you're going to need a blank blueprint and 9 wood in your inventory. Press craft and it will make it and put it in your inventory. So this is extremely expensive, like, to make a base. You're going to have to find all sorts of things, all sorts of nice material. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth am I going to get wood? How on earth am I going to get stone? So first off, you're going to need to find wood and stone and all sorts of things in the world. Let's just do this. Let me see. Boom. boom, and boom. So, just find these materials around in the world. You're going to go I'm going to go to game mode S just so I can see. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, this is what it looks like here. And as you can tell down there is a water tab now. So now you don't have to just think about your water. So if I left click this and chop, 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 as you can tell, it's spitting out sticks, which is very interesting. Note you have to use the Fireman's Axe, and it does hurt durability when you're doing this. So we're chopping, 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 and getting all sorts of sticks. We are then going to go into our crafting inventory, go here, put sticks here, and there we go. We got 2 wood from that. Note, now we're going to use our sledgehammer on this. We get pebbles, so that's interesting. I didn't know too much about the miner's axe. Apparently it just has more durability. But this, magic happens. It does not work. It shouldn't work with cobblestone. Yeah, as you can tell, the cobblestone's just not working at all. It's not breaking at all, and once I break it, it's gone. Let's just check there. So there you go. So we're just going to get tons of stone, and every 9 stone, we can go like this. So not too bad. Hardest part is finding the blueprints. Then when we go in here, let's go back to game mode C. Pretend I just got a ton of this and a ton of this. I can then go in here. I wonder if these stack. They do not. So we have base blueprints. I'm like, okay, I would like a wooden wall. Please give me a wooden wall. I'd also like a wooden door. Yeah, a wooden, actually, I would like a stone door. A stone door sounds good. So you make that, you've made your 2 things. So note this in survival. We'll just go into survival to show you. You only get 1. This is only 1. So we can go, let's try to see as far as we can. So this is as far as we can go. Let's try to put the door here. You hold right click, and you place, and you place, and you place, and you place, and boom, you got your super awesome stone door. And now we need some walls. Now, note, once again, this works the same in survival and stuff, but let's just go in creative so we have infinite of these walls. And then we'll just build and build and build and build and build. And there you go. We're starting to make our base. So it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. And by far the start of an amazing, probably one of the coolest mods ever made. Right now, it's a bit sketchy. Like, yeah, you can make a base, but what's really the benefit of it? I don't really know. But in the future, I guarantee you he'll be doing something awesome with this in the future. Now, as you can tell, you can go pretty high. That is as high as you can go. Now, you're probably like, okay, well, how do I, get up there? I can't make platforms or anything. Note that there's a platform as well. There's a wall, stone wall, some stone everything, stone platform. Then we do this. Place it here. No, only you can destroy your base, build with it. Now, how you make stairs is doing this. Oh, and by the way, to make this, you actually have to have a back platform. So that's that. To make stairs, you can do something like this. Alright, and then I'm going to go into survival to show you it works. And it will work on the server as well. Only you can destroy your base, like I've been saying. You take your fireman's axe and you start chopping away. It doesn't give you anything, but you start chopping away at that. And boom, you've made your base. So then there you go. You can make a cool, awesome sniper towers, awesome bases all around. Hopefully we'll be able to, it'll be kind of a race in the beginning to find, a actual, nice base nearby that you can build your base. But it is by far one of the most awesome things ever. Andrew, the maker of the mod pack, is insane when he comes with these ideas. It's awesome. He's just amazing. And it's super cool. But guys, that's literally it for this right now for the preparation of All We Know. Once again, I probably will put something in the comments of how you can check out this mod pack early. Note, he did say that he was going to release it any day now. It was predicted to be released on the 21st, which is a couple days ago. Or at least when I released this video, it was a couple days ago. But it's coming any day now, and I hope you guys are getting ready. Hope you guys got hype, and I'll see you in the future, guys. Be sure to leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.